the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin then.
Ready. 45. White. Hut.
And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
50. Green. Black Ultra. Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it. And that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Down. 60 red. Smash red. Green gap. Claws red. Set.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, go.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Driver start on the ground, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down at the 42-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, 70, Tampa.
They'll throw out of the gun. The throw taken in, and he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Really impressive job by the quarterback to stay in there. He knew that hit was coming in the pocket, but he held it just long enough to let his receiver win versus man coverage and deliver that ball on target.
That's going to be intercepted. Still going. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the landing. Zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Ready? 65, 70. Go!
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Let's go. Now, 18 Cardinal, 18.
Here's a toss as they look to run. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. It's a pickup of 12. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Cougar 19.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2.
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Check. Let's go.
They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Still trying to get the running game going. His first carry.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ready?
They'll run it and give it to the big guy. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Ready?
Second and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown Buccaneers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Bucks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go! The return man slowed up here, and this drive's going to begin at the 24-yard line.
Come on, set. Black 40. Hey.
Love to throw it on first down. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
Red. Green jack. Ready.
A second down throw for Love. Forced to his right. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got feet down in time. It's a first down.
First and goal, Miami.
So a smart decision on the defensive side to use the challenge here. This winds up as an incomplete pass.
60 red. 60 red. Blaster. 6. White. 10.
From the gun, it's Love. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Yellow.
Man in motion is Smith.
Claws red. Black ultra. Black shot. Hut.
On fourth down, Love. And he's going to go down. They get him behind the line. Can't take a sack there. It's a turnover on down. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. That one's good for 29.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Ready.
Right back to him on first down. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability
under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control.
And he's in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers will move out to a 14-7 lead. teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go. 52 blue. Set cut.
We'll go play action with Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready. Block 40. Red, cycle. Edo blue. Blaster, 6. Set.
On play action, Love. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
60 red. Green jacks. You yellow. Set.
Now Love. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Here's Ryan Rico now, as he'll take this a yard or two into his own end zone. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. Oh, big hole, left side. And he's going to bring this one back. It is a punt return touchdown for the special teams unit. And they get the great bonus of scoring on special teams. This time the punt return unit able to put 6 up on the board.
And what we see here, Mike, is just a breakdown in the coverage. They've talked all week about fanning the field, controlling the returner, keeping them on your inside arm. In this case, 2 guys get stacked behind each other. They leave just enough space for this returner to operate in, and the next thing you know, they're looking at him in the end zone.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. 50 green. Set cut.
And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
A gain of 12. And the
Set,
Dolphins
ready.
first down.
Blue 32. Cut, cut.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Field, black, black, 95. Black Ultra. Ready?
Now Love. That one caught by Smith. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
And the Dolphins.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Miami.
46-yard line.
Set hut. Yellow, 22. Drill green. Blue striker. 6, mega. Ready?
Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you could attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's uncovered. Dolphins. First down. A game of 11 on the play.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ready? White, white. Yellow, 43. Green jack. Set.
Love to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. But I think the Dolphins are going to be able to hold on. And indeed, they will keep possession. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, bad decision there. Off his back foot, it's intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here, just shy of the 30.
Let's take over first down 10. They're on 29-yard line.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Ready? 60 Eagles.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
Ready, ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
44-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go. Tight.
They'll look to throw yet again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Coogan, ready, go.
They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Now the Bucks will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, a huge mistake right in the half. It is intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over here at their own 22.
Here we go. Right, white, black 40. Claws red. Ready?
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Throwing is Love. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So we reached the intermission. It was been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. You'll start at the 4. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Back up. 19.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
At the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go. Cowboy 8. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's third and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. Cut it. Bronco 80. I got him,
Back to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down.
In trouble, and down he goes.
I really like this response here to start the second half. You have to imagine they went into halftime finding themselves down by 2 scores. They needed to stop and get the ball back to their offense, and that sack's going to go a long way towards it.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's not going to get too far. Tackle after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
They'll look to throw. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Now the try for an extra point. He's got it, and the Bucks will extend this third quarter lead.
28, Dolphins 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
We'll try the right side this time. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, set. Cut.
Now a give on the ground. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for us Dolphins first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Miami.
Set. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10.
Slide blue. 60 red. 60 red. Smash red. Red. Yellow. Cut.
Here's Love. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Yellow.
And in motion is Smith.
Ready.
On 4th down, Love. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Ready? Let's go.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Buccaneers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And he's got it at the 1. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Love. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Blue striker. Will Green. Set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Buccaneers will take over here at their own 12.
The Bucks take over 1st and 10.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Panther 60. Panthers. Come on. Set. 60 by. Let's go. Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. 2nd down and 8.
Let's go.
Off play action. He'll set up the throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
Ready.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cut it. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Viking. 18. Here we go. Set. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They're locked in on this drive. 2nd connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Cowboy 80. 70 Lions. Ready. Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to the ground after the penalty. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Ready, go. Cowboy 80.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And he's going to get there. He got the 1st down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Down. Ready.
Now give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready. Hut. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready, ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Let's go.
Intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Black shot. Ready. Blue 32. Red. Cycle. Field. Black. Set.
On 1st down, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Right, white, let's go. 50, grip 6, mega. Hut, hut.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Red, yellow, blaster, 6. Bright blue, black ultra. Ready?
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
60 red. 60 red. Claws red. Drill green. Fury yellow. Ready.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the
3rd
play.
and 6.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Tag. Ready.
Back to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Right? It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, set.
Back to throw is Love. Flush to his right. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but 1 stoppage with 5 seconds to go.
Ready. 45. White. Slide blue. Set.
On play action, Love. Going up top. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the Buccaneers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory.